Hi guys, since we aren't having class due to the weather, but we're going to have class online, we're going to do a discussion question. So in week 2 on D2L, if you scroll down, there's a link here to discussion question, but there's also at the top a link to discussions. You can click on that, and that'll take you to week 2, day 2 discussion. So for this discussion, I would like each of you to search for an advanced piece of CSS code that you would like to know more about. It should be a tutorial, but if you find some kind of article or like information on a website like the W3 Schools or CSS Tricks and want to learn more about that, you can use that as well. Once you've found your piece, you can make a discussion thread to this forum and paste a link to the CSS code page that you found. You also want to answer the following questions. 1, did you attempt this tutorial? If you did attempt it, then talk about your experience with the tutorial. Was it accurate? Was it easy to follow? That type of thing. Do you think there is other code here making it work besides the CSS? If so, what other language do you think is being used? You can view the source code on a page to see how it's working, but most of your tutorials are going to explain to you if there's other languages and being involved in what that all, what do you have to do for that. And then 3, how would you use this type of CSS code? So explain what type it is. Is it animation? Is it a drop-down menu? Is it a slideshow, something like that? So explain what it is. And then if you click on answers here, that will take you to the area where you can just start a new thread and then post your information. So if I click start a new thread now, it'll ask me to enter a subject. So you can just enter your subject as CSS or advanced CSS or my CSS or something like that. And then in this area, you're going to post your link for us so that we can click on it. You can also type in the text and then click this icon here, which allows you to add a link. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, there is a section for URL. So the URL link would go here and your text would go here. You always want it to open in a new window and then click insert. So that's how you could add a text link. I believe if you just copy and paste, it'll also link it too, but if you have the text there, we can always copy and paste it into our browser. And don't forget to hit post once you are finished, so that we can all see what's going on. I'd like you to have this done by the end of the day today. Let's say we'll try to have that done by 8 o'clock tonight. And then over the weekend, if you could just kind of read and maybe respond to everybody's in the class, or at least 2 other people in your in the class. You don't have to respond to everybody, but we'll talk about these on Monday. If you have any questions, please email me or call me. You can also send a text.